pink was
And
almost
they have
gone.
no
so
clue
we
what
had
to
to
do.
go do something
No.
else.
Okay, something else.
Ah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
I will call the regular Beach Park Village Board meeting to order. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Gust is absent. Trustee Jensen.
Right here.
Trustee Miller.
Here.
Trustee Addison. Trustee Siddick. Trustee Wells. We have Attorney Carlos. And Mayor Hucker.
Here.
And Clerk McDonald is here.
All right. We have quorum. If you would rise and join me in the pledge.
I can.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, this shirt too. What is it? What was it yours? Makes you look taller.
Public comments on agenda items. Carrie? That would be a negatory. We will move on to the consent agenda, which includes the following items tonight. The approval of the village board regular meeting minutes from May 11th of 23. Bills presented for payment in the amount of $338,700.77. The community development report, finance report, and public safety report from April of 23. Is there anything the board would have us to consider separate? Hearing none, do we have a motion to approve the consent
So
agenda?
moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Miller, second by trustee Jensen. Discussion? I will, you all have the amended minutes that are made it to your desktop. So, all right. Well, then, roll call, please.
Trustee Jensen.
Aye.
Trustee Miller.
Aye.
Trustee Addison.
Aye.
Trustee Siddick. Trustee Wells.
Abstain.
All right, motion carries. Next up, under mayor's report, we have two resolutions, if I can find them. There's the land bank, there's Swalco. We have two appointments to make tonight. Our annual appointment for Beach Park Director and alternate to Swalco. At this point, we are suggesting or promoting having Administrator Huber and Public Works Director Spencer as the alternate, Huber as the director, and Spencer as the alternate director. So we need a motion to that effect.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Addison, second by Miller. Discussion? All right. Roll call, please.
Trustee Miller.
Aye.
Trustee Addison.
Aye.
Trustee Siddick.
Aye.
Trustee Wells.
Aye.
Trustee Jensen.
Aye.
And differently yet the same, we have a appointment for the local government director to the Lake County Land Bank. I've been in that role since formation of the land bank, and my attendance of late has been wanting. So rather than continue and not be, I should say that our administrator has been standing in for me, but I would like to formally have Administrator Huber serve as the local government director and myself as the alternate for the Lake County Land Bank. So that's by way of explanation what this is about. Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Miller, second by Anderson. Discussion? All right, roll call, please.
Trustee Addison.
Aye.
Trustee Siddick.
Aye.
Trustee Wells.
Aye.
Trustee Jensen.
Aye.
Trustee Miller.
Aye.
And on a similar note, an interesting, I have been acting, or I shouldn't say acting, I've been an elected board member of the Stormwater Management Commission since I've been on serving as mayor, and Richard has been my alternate. While I was out of town for the Memorial Day weekend, I think I left on a Thursday, a ballot arrived where I get to vote for myself. They send a ballot to the four communities in this section of the district. And apparently, not only did I miss it completely because it was only a couple days before it had to be postmarked and back in the mail, but apparently so did all the other mayors as well. So they're going to run the election again. Like, well, that was a waste of time. You might want to give a heads up if you're going to have something that pressing. So that should be, hopefully we'll continue on with SMC as well. So moving on to reports from trustees, we got first up is Trustee Jensen, Finance Committee.
Apart from the date of our next meeting, I have nothing to report tonight, and that meeting will be held June 20th at 6 p.m.
All right. Thank you, sir. Parks and Rec, Trustee Gus is not here. Do we have anything on his behalf that we're aware of? Okay. All right. Planning, Building, Zoning Committee, Trustee Wells.
Thank you, Anna. I have no report tonight.
Okay. Public Relations and IG Committee, Trustee Miller.
Just a few comments about the spring edition, the Village Link, and nice job. I don't know how many staff members were involved, but it's a very nice compilation of articles for the spring into the summer. And especially like the mention of the waste management change. I haven't heard, personally, I've not heard any concerns or complaints from residents regarding the new bill.
The good news is that I can't say that. The public has been well spoken on the change in the 33% increase, 32%, whatever. There's a lack of understanding about the process. Some think that, they should be allowed to select their own still. And I think it'd be hard pressed to find anywhere in Lake County where you can do that now, including unincorporated. Furthermore, I think some people, as I was talking with Donna today, expressed frustration about had somebody come in expressing frustration about the increase, and she explained, well, it is a 3-month bill. Oh, it is? So we're mad about the increase, but we don't know it's over 3 months, not just 1 month.
Right.
And there's been a lot of that. I told her, I said, honestly, when people confront me about it, I break it down for them. I say it's $6 a month additional if you're on the limited or unlimited. I don't remember which one it was, but it's not huge, but I get it. It's a 30% increase. And we explained, that it did go out to bid. We had multiple bidders. We chose the one that was competitive and could do it under the terms that we were setting. So that's the challenge right now. And I guess there's been a regular stream of people coming in, but also they have to, if they want to register as a senior citizen, they need to come in and give us their credentials so that we can get them on the list as a senior citizen as well, because there is a discount for those of you that might be over 65.
So it has to be done through the village? People can't just call up and do it themselves?
You can call, but we need license verification of age, that's all. And Waste Management has you email it, a picture to them. And so it's just as easy for them to come in here. We're happy to take care of it for them. We have had it uptick in the number of senior discounts. So at least the word's getting out finally. So.
Yeah, that was going to be the only thing that I was disappointed that that wasn't mentioned in the article, because that would have been helpful.
We may have to do that in an upcoming article.
Right.
Visit it one more time and just let people.
Because a lot of people didn't know previously.
Right.
They could request that.
Right.
Could we request that Waste Management puts it on the bills? Puts a note, is there a field?
It's a good question. I'll check with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
know.
a good idea. Yeah. Okay. That's all I had. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. Public Safety Committee, Trustee Siddick.
No report this evening. Thank you.
All right. Public Works, Trustee Otterson. Looks like we're going to accept spending some money in the future. How's that?
Yeah, we're not spending any money tonight, I guess. This is for the road improvement project this year. Just like all of the other construction projects this year, this one came in a little higher than anticipated. Thanks to Peggy and the staff and the fiscal responsibility that we've practiced through the years we were able to take the hit and still do the project. There was an alternate of a street extension, and we discussed maybe not doing that because of the costs. But the village staff thought that was enough of a priority. It's a problem area, and it's a big improvement that's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
So we were able to afford it because of the capital improvement fund, or whatever creative things that Peggy's going to do. She's got that secret account that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Can anyone say Dixon?
Did I say that out loud, right in front of the attorney? So anyways, I would make a motion that we accept the resolution awarding the contract for the 2023 MFT street maintenance program, project to Peter Baker and Son in the amount of $1,841,255.55.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Addison, second by trustee Miller. Discussion? It's an aggressive amount, certainly compared to previous years, but it has to happen, so. All right. Any
Yeah,
other-
it is. It's I mean, we've identified that we wanted to spend $1 million a year doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And then we added a street extension, and the cost increases, just like everything else. So
Yep.
we talked about it at the committee. Maybe next year we'll dial back our initial goals.
Yeah.
In the case this happens again, you know what I mean? It doesn't happen.
Yep. All right. All right, roll call, please.
Trustee Siddick,
Aye.
trustee Wells,
Aye.
trustee Jensen,
Aye.
trustee Miller,
Aye.
trustee Addison.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And that's it for Public Works. Thank you.
All right, thank you. There's nothing to report from the TIF committee as we have not met, so we'll move on to staff reports. Looks like we got a couple items there.
Yeah, which items first, Mr. Mayor? Is that the youth conservation? The first item is the raffle license, or consideration of raffle license. Youth Conservation Court's having another fundraiser to be at Thunderhawk June 29th. They've applied for a raffle license and provided all the information that requires village board approval. So we need a motion to approve that, should you so choose.
All right, do we have a motion to approve said raffle
So
license?
moved.
Motion by trustee Miller,
Second.
second by trustee Addison. Discussion?
I assume this is some sort of a I3C or whatever, nonprofit.
Yes.
Yeah.
To all the above.
Not familiar with the organization. Okay, thank you.
Sure. All right, any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Wells,
Aye.
trustee Jensen,
Aye.
trustee Miller,
Aye.
trustee Addison,
Aye.
trustee Siddick.
Aye.
All right, motion carries.
The next item is just Mr. Spencer just going to give a brief update on the NPDES annual report.
All right,
Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to report after many hours, staff has completed the MPDS report for the 22-23 year and has been submitted to EPA for review.
and could you just read all the details of this report?
I have the book at the back at the office.
I
Anybody has
noticed,
a lot of time on their hands, I'll bring it to them. They're welcome to go
were you
through it.
responsible for these pages?
Yes,
The-
yes, that was
Essentially the
part of
blank
it.
page? Yep, yep. Good, good. This is an annual event and it's more compliance for our stormwater and all the rest. So is there any questions or concerns that the board has on this? No? All right.
Yeah, can I just one more comment?
Sure.
Pat, they did a good job in collecting all the data. There's a lot of data and sampling that goes into this, but they are looking at doing some revisions. EPA is requiring some revisions to this in the future too. So we don't know what that's going to entail at this point, but there may be some changes to this down the road too. So we're hoping
PCB monitoring?
maybe. We can only hope, but I don't think, you never know. So there may be some additional work. Let's hope not, but this may change in the future a little too.
Probably just that too many communities are compliant, so they have to do something to make it more difficult.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably it.
Clearly too.
All right. We have no old business on the agenda. We do have one item of new business, approving the HMG engineering bills for the totaling $6,032.88. Do we have a motion to that end?
So moved.
Second,
Motion,
please.
motion by Miller, second by Siddick. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Jensen,
Aye.
trustee Miller,
Aye.
trustee Addison,
Abstain because Carlos told me to.
As an employee.
Oh, because I work for the company.
That's it.
Thank you.
That too.
trustee Siddick,
Aye.
trustee Wells.
Motion carries. All right. Well, we have citizens now. We have now is citizens wishing to address the board on any and all topics. Don't all jump at once, Ron.
I'm just here for moral support today.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You know, I feel that you guys, this is me, I don't want you guys to think I skipped you.
No, absolutely not.
We were
Absolutely.
just
not.
asking before the meeting. Where's Ron?
Where's Ron?
Here he comes.
All right. I'm sorry, I didn't give my full spiel, did I? Please come to the microphone and state your name and your case.
I don't know if it's a case, it was just more of a comment, maybe to put on the record. I don't know if you have a secretary or something.
Yes.
My name is Vanessa H, and that's how I like to keep it. I wanted to address the situation of coming into the village or calling into the village, and for some reason, every time you call to place a complaint,
Mhm.
for some reason, the next day, code enforcement is at your door putting fines for something. So there's like a real big culture of retaliation that I want you guys to be aware of.
Interesting. Well, I appreciate you bringing that to our attention. Thank you. All right. Anyone else? Okay. We do have cause tonight for an executive session to discuss personnel matter pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2, subparagraph C, subparagraph 1. Do we have a motion to adjourn to executive session?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by trustee Siddick, second by trustee Miller. All in favor of adjourning to executive session?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, we'll be back. Okay.
We'll just go next.
Oh, thank God.
I ripped the pages out, now it's everywhere.
Want me to stand in front of you on the step?
That's why we got.
So if you tumble, you have a soft landing,
Yeah. I like my front teeth.
a cushy landing.
Where are we going?
I assume
Yeah,
it's
going
an
there.
anteroom.
Yeah, we're gonna
Hey, Mark,
Am I in the way or-
she can just step on, she can just grab a hold of your, around your neck and you can just walk her in there.
A piggyback ride? So if she falls, it's a soft landing.
My hearing's not that good anyway.
I'll tell you.